I don't know what their problem is. They're blocking all the doors. The automatic door I normally use, you press the button right there and the door opens to block it. And the door helps me to fix my car. Outside because I get jammed up in the door. The door is heavy. I'm pushing the door with one hand. I'm pushing my leg while it's very hard. The creating stampede. When I normally go to take a shower, and no one, the security guard there has a gun and he's bothering me, so I can't go there no more. And they always stamp me with soap and water. I was upstairs also because the cleaner was cleaning around me. And they blocked my exit. And they always stamp soap and water. They said I'm African, so I was marked as dirty. And they said they call us pretty scratchers. So anywhere I go, they tell me with soap and water. Sometimes they leave a shower cloth in the bathroom and a Target store bathroom. And they were sweeping, mopping around me, mopping. Sometimes trying to hit me with mop. You know, only when I'm around. Because I've seen them leave vomit outside the door for days. Only when I'm around, they start bringing their soap and water around me. And anywhere I try to go to where they allow homeless to take a shower, there's a community center of New Jersey where they allow homeless to take a shower every day. Anytime I go there, the security guard will pardon me if I stop going there. You know, they keep taunting me with soap and water and taunting me as an African. So this is one of the ways they insult Africans by calling us booty scratchers and stuff. And they treat me very hostile when I use the bathroom. So they need to investigate this as part of their gang intimidation. And they said Karens will try to bother a black person and get the police to arrest them. So it's like they're trying to kick me away from everywhere. So they taunt me, and it's under Section 1986 of U.S. law, hiding under the color of law to harass somebody against the law. They're always drinking soap and water around me anywhere I go, and blocking me, blocking the door. So this door, you know, they vandalize everything. So this door I normally use it. You press the button and the door will automatically open. So anything I say is convenient for me, they'll mess it up. And notice only days when I stop coming, they will leave the door open. Anytime they come here, only days that I don't come here frequently, they will, if I come here unexpectedly, that's when the button will work. But if I keep coming regularly, the button will stop working. So I started, changing the time I come here and the button will work. So now they disabled it altogether because I keep coming frequently. They're giving me a hard time and taunting me with soap and water. And anytime I try to take a shower anywhere, they block me. Where where they have community showers for homeless, centers, because, trying to affect my mental health. They say this is the best way to kill somebody in America. Claim they are crazy and get the police to kill them. And you walk away out of court free. So, they say the killer of the prisoners like that. As it say, it got so dangerous, they were abusing the prisoners here in New York and turning them crazy, and they had to appoint a federal monitor. So they brought it out on the street. They said now they can't really do it anymore in the Rikers Island prison. So they brought it out on the street because it's a federal monitor monitoring the use of violence to subdue prisoners. They said they're law enforcement in the prison would hire prisoners to do it to other prisoners. So I've been making reports about this NYPD, about the government here. I report them to their agencies and like a reprisal. I was reporting this Eric Adams a lot, the mayor, and said it was giving extra money to this talent ferry to the staff. And since the time I come here, it's always some taunting going on. They used to call me garbage when I come here. And since then, Trump has also been saying immigrants are garbage or whatever. You know, so my mother's daughter killed my mother, Polonian father, showed me mental illness on her. And I was recording my mother, but she was telling me her daughter was about to kill her. And the other girl also had me on surveillance because I was in immigration prison in 2000. Since then, I've reached out to the Canadian Prime Minister on YouTube to borrow me money, and he never borrowed me any money. Since that, I've been getting for like Canadian agents and British agents taunting me, stuff saying they're doing the work of Jesus. I don't know if they're trying to kidnap me out of America. To claim America is not safe for me, they have to kidnap me away. Just to appease the American government, because my friend in Uganda was killed while he was trying to help me. So I have a lot of evidence against the American police and against the workers here in America. So I said the United States is a member of NATO with England and Canada. I said they always cover up each other's crime. There was a Canadian citizen that sued for like $200 million. They said both the Canadian soldiers and the U.S. soldiers and British soldiers allegedly tortured him in Guantanamo. You know, I said there's a pattern of the U.S., England, and Canada joining forces to torture foreigners. Covering it up. So this is like the reenactment of the slave trade where the Western countries would gang up and the British or Belgians or whatever, Portuguese were trading West Africans as slaves. Yeah, and you have West Africa doesn't have any safety net. From Mexico to Canada to America, they were trading West Africans as slaves. And if you escape from one territory, you end up in another territory as a slave. So the way this world is going on, so international activists and local activists be on the lookout in case I disappear under any kinds of facade. I'm not trying to leave America. America is the crime scene where my mother was killed, where Ghana was killed, or get tortured. So the worst thing you can do is to shift the crime scene, or it's very important for me to get justice here in America. So I'm not trying to go to another country. I never requested help to go to another country. So whatever scheme is going on, I think they may try to harm me. I hope my mother's family, like my mother's children, will take over my state, and so that all this, so that as a witness to the crimes by the police killing every gunner and stuff, required gun for the killing. Said it was going to happen, and the police case later went and killed him in the same place where I met him, Bay Street and Butcher Boulevard, 2014. They killed him close to my birthday. So there may be a conspiracy by these Western countries just to intimidate me and chase me out of America. And Trump has been saying he wants immigrants out of America to scare people like me away, but have a green card. But still, it's very hard for me to use the bathroom. They said they can also get you tasered to death, claiming you're harassing the workers. So they tell me with water and soap, even in the bathroom, the, the janitor kept coming around me with soap and water. And she refused to open the door until I reminded her that the door of the bathroom is supposed to be open for 24-hour use, and she forgot. And when I was in the bathroom, she kept coming around with soap and water. So they find ways just to create a hostility, whether passively or aggressively. And they said they've used this method to get people killed in their prisons by subjecting them to hostility. And some of the hip hop rappers used to come around me and act very hostile. And after I go and record a decent album, and they'll be referencing aspect of my life in their albums and stuff. So this is getting weirder and weirder. They say a lot of black Americans don't like Africans. So as you see, I'm trying to get justice. I'm just giving the cold shoulder. Even the black American I was trying to help was killed every guy. So so they call it gatekeeping in America. And we don't let somebody from another ethnicity, you know, prosper in your neighborhood. So they call it gatekeeping. So there's nowhere I'm making all this thing up. When all these things I'm describing, they even have terms that explains it. So I didn't create all these terms, gatekeeping and all that. So this was going on. The lawyers here don't want to help me either. For the past 15 years, since the NYPD took my home, no lawyer in America would help me. I've sent like 500 emails to different lawyers. They all tell me they're busy. Can't help.